Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing with you my 2010 scrapbook album. Now this is in a Creative Memories cover set, and I have a lot of pages in here. So fun fact, 2010 fits in one album. It is a jam-packed full album, but it is one album. I'm trying to avoid the glare for you guys, so let's go. So this is my title page. It's Our Day Every Day, Our Family Life 2010. I'm pretty sure I cut this out with the Cricut. Okay, so we're starting off with some snow. Getting a little, it's as good as it's gonna get, I think. So using glitter paper, using stickles on top of these letters here. Again, glitter paper, lots of rhinestones, cutting out the photos so that I could fit a ton on the page. Welcome to the Jungle. This is at the zoo. Now I did cut this with the Cricut and the Welcome to the Jungle, and I just took the reverse. Lots of photos on these pages. This is on basic gray paper, and I cut this out with the Cricut too, from anteaters to zebras and the animals in between. This is me and my husband. More birds at the zoo. Again, Cricut. Cut this out. It says tweet and then a question mark, and then I just did all of the birds, and you can see starting to layer, like getting more and more layers. Here is Under the Sea again. Actually, I don't think this was cut with the Cricut. As you can tell, there is lots of adhesive underneath of these letters that you can see. I think I just used a tape runner and stuck the letters right on down on top of it. Pre-printed background page. Not a lot of embellishing. This album is pretty flat, which is why I was able to fit so much in 1 year. And then more zoo photos. This is just kitty cat. The zoo crew. Again, starting little bit of layers starting to go on here. Two big old tags in the center, and just more zoo photos. No naked tag holes. Then this is Washington, D.C., and just lots of photos just cut out. And then the center strips of photos are matted, and these are just on a background paper. And pretty sure I think I traced and cut out these letters right here. Again, lots and lots of photos, just more DC photos. Again, just slight layers, Thought I was being really creative with these little black squares on the layouts here. Then we have Chloe, so this is stamped and then stickled. For Chloe's birthday, she had some friends over and they decorated their own cupcakes. This maybe stamped and stickled for sure for the little sprinkly bits. Again, layers, you know, just look at that. Look at that butterfly I put on there. Oh. This is some basic gray paper. This is the year I turned 30. I had two cakes, this big sheet cake and then this Disney Cinderella Princess Castle cake. Big old flowers going on. Big old flowers there, big old flowers there. These were Heidi Swap big old flowers, these big fabric ones. So 30 was the year that my husband took me up in a hot air balloon. So we were driving along the highway and it was a surprise. And, you know, we're driving and we take an exit And he's like, look at that. And I was like, what? And he's like, look at that. It's a hot air balloon. I was like, oh, yeah, that's really cool. You know, I'm just looking around. And later he tells me, like, he thought he was giving me the biggest hint of what my surprise was. And I didn't even get it. So we pull into this gas station, and he wants me to get into this white van. And I'm like, I'm not getting into a white van. Like, I'm not doing this. This is not happening. And he's like, get in the van. So we went and got up on a hot air balloon. So I took the strips of color from the balloon and just put them on black cardstock, matted my photos on white cardstock, and placed it. This was one of the best experiences ever. And this is me saying 3-0 for 30. Just such an amazing experience. If you've never been on a hot air balloon, you need to try. You need to try it. Again, 6 photos on a layout. Apparently, I liked doing this little thing where I would tilt a photo off of the photo mat. This is where my cousin and his future wife graduated high school. I actually did not get to go, but my husband did. My cousin and my husband share a special bond. Some paper tearing and some fussy cutting out. And then Alex's birthday, he turned 11. So I made a Nintendo cake. This is the actual Nintendo, and then this is the cake that I made with fondant and all that kind of good stuff. So actual Nintendo and cake. A little bit of stamping. This is when we went to Coney Island. So I have the Nathan's fork, and we went to the Nathan's famous hot dog stand and just took some pictures. And then we went to the New York Aquarium. So these are staples in every single corner of the photos. Just using pre-made stickers, and then our tickets are under here, and then the map is behind the photos. I thought I was like being super creative with how I was doing my ephemera. This is Chloe, and she was creating her own shampoos and conditioners. So some brads, and then stamping scientist as a title, and then on the angle here. So this is Paradise. This is when we went to Punta Cana for the second time. I love the Dominican Republic, you guys. Like, it's... Oh, let me see if I can get that glare off. Okay, that's better. So this is the Gran Bahia Principe. So maps, the room, pictures, photos, just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And then using those Prima flowers. And then stickling. So there's stickling going on here. This was our room, and then they had all these little flowers and towel things, and like this fruit platter to greet us, and this big old welcome thing in the bathroom. And then it was like a walk-in shower, and there was no shower curtain. It was great. And then these are some pictures of the grounds. And this is some die cut with a view paper pack, I think, that I used. And then the pool, no topless. Some of the beaches down there are topless. Pools are not. And then this beautiful photo here, and then more photos here. I guess I really had a thing with doing 6 photos on a page this year, because I've seen it repeat multiple times. Then some more stamping, and then brads through the stamping. Again, we're layering, got some more stamping around the resort with stamped, so I must have been discovering stamps around this time. These palm trees are stickled. The resort was so large that there was a tram that would get you from your room to the front of the resort. And then here's a few pictures of us. Again, stamping is going on here. So like I said, I must have really just been like discovering stamping this year. And then this is our flight. We flew on USA 3000 Airlines, which was an airline owned by Apple Vacations. They aren't active anymore. They shut down their own airline. Then we have the kids playing tennis. Cut these letters out with the Cricut using some ribbon. Wow, I like this paper. I like this paper a lot. Use some very themed tennis embellishments. And then front yard football. So I'm pretty sure that this is a wooden Easter egg that I turned over and turned it into a football. Some ribbon going on here. Again, these were cut with the Cricut. Stamping. This is when Alex, Chloe, and Lana were baptized at church. Ooh, look, eyelets. And then this is when we did tie-dye. Again, look, no naked tag holes. So I had some tie-dye paper, and we did these shirts. This is Lana's birthday. Poor Tinkerbell. I got her out of the Cricut. She's looking like she had a rough night. Very themed stickers going on here. This is some basic gray paper. I made her a basket cake, and I made the cake and did the basket weaving, but I put the fake flowers and the Tinkerbell dolls in it. This is Clark's Ellie Oak Farm, which we used to have this, this basically like this mini theme park called the Enchanted Forest, and it was just like nursery rhymes and stuff like this. And Clark's Ellie Oak Farm took those things from the Enchanted Forest and are redoing them and putting them on their farm. Where the Enchanted Forest is now is a shopping center, so it's kind of sad. This was Pac-Man, Pinky, and Clyde. So this was the kids' Halloween costumes this year. I made them, and then I thought that I was so super clever by putting the Pac-Man here and the little dots all the way around. And then this is stamped. And then we have Steak and Lobster, otherwise known as Thanksgiving. These are basic gray letter stickers. And then we have Christmas. So this was these flourishy bits were cut out with my Cricut Imagine, which I don't have anymore. They stopped supporting it. This was stamped and embossed. This is basic gray paper. I still have this punch. This was stamped and embossed. This was stenciled. Look at me stenciling way back in the day. So this was stenciled, and there's also glimmer mist on here. Wow, I went all out on this page, I feel like. I still really like this. There's no title. Yes, there is Christmas. But I still really like it. And then photos of us at Christmas. This was stamped and embossed. This is Tink. This is Max. So again, this was embossed. We had a white tree this year that was done in white, black, and red, and we had all the Mickey head ornaments. And then this is Christmas morning, and this was a mask. Maybe that was a mask. I thought I cut that. Nope, I cut that out with the Cricut. This is a mask that I used, and then I stickled the photo corners. And these are basic gray papers. Look how happy she was to get that Tinkerbell. I don't know what Chloe's opening there, but she was excited about it. Oh, Play-Doh. And then Alex got an iPhone, but it wasn't an iPhone. It was an iPod. And then this is the last photo in the book. This is me kissing my husband on the cheek at Christmas time. And it's a real simple page. There's not even a title But I love this photo so much. So this is a Sizzix die cut. Pretty sure this is a cut from the Cricut. And then I used just a tiny little bit of lace. And that's it. So that is it for that album. Like I said, it's a nice big thick album. Very flat. Very, very flat. Which means I could fit the entire year into the album. So there it is, you guys. Thank you for walking down memory lane with me on this Throwback Thursday. And I will see you guys again real soon for another video.